Next, let us talk about globalization. During the license quota permit era, there were a lot of restrictions on Indian businesses in terms of exports and also on investing outside India. Imports were also severely restricted through licensing requirements, tariff restrictions or taxes, and quantitative restrictions. If you wanted to import something, first of all, you would need a license. If you got a license, then the customs and the other taxes would be very high. And if you were ready to pay the taxes, there would be restrictions in terms of the quantities that you could import. So imports were severely restricted. And foreign investments in India were either disallowed or tightly controlled. In fact, foreign companies like IBM and Coca-Cola were forced to exit India in the 1970s due to all such restrictions. Things started to change after the 1991 economic reforms. The liberalization, the privatization, and the globalization of the Indian economy opened up the Indian markets to foreign companies. At the same time, Indian companies were also encouraged to export products and services to other countries. One of the positive effects of globalization can be seen in India's foreign exchange reserves. From the situation in 1991, when India just had enough forex for around 3 weeks worth of imports, and we had to pledge our gold to get loans in foreign exchange, to today, when India has the fourth largest forex reserves in the world. Some of the ways in which India is globalizing the economy are through foreign direct investments, through incentivization of investment in India and through single window approvals, through information technology and business process outsourcing, which are actively encouraged through special economic zones and customized rules and regulations specifically for this sector, through trade agreements and export growth, the active participation in the WTO and the various bilateral and multilateral agreements, and the increased cooperation at all levels has opened up the foreign markets to Indian companies and Indian markets to foreign companies. Global supply chains, the Make in India program, the production-linked incentives and the export incentives are encouraging more and more companies to make in India and export to other countries, like Apple manufacturing iPhones and iPads in India. Tourism and remittances, through promotion of tourism at multiple levels by encouraging and incentivizing remittances in foreign exchange by Indians working abroad, and through cultural exchange and media, which can be seen in programs like the Person of Indian Origin and the Overseas Citizen of India schemes. To summarize, we can say that globalization is probably the best indicator of how successful the economic reforms have been.